Russell got the bounce. We talked about this one yesterday. Bounced out of this zone. On the 4-hour, hey, we're above the 9 EMA. There you go. I guess full send. What I would worry about right now is, let's draw this out right here. We kind of have that little resistance spot. Now, this was not a rip your face off rally. This is hardly a dead cat bounce. So right now, you have everybody still selling. Everybody playing the trend, still selling. Maybe the buy the dip crowd came out. Maybe some sellers took profit a little bit here. So we need to see, and we say this all the time, if you want to judge the bulls, let's see how far the bears get. That's kind of what we're doing right now. So let's see if we just, the rip your face off rally can happen after that. If we start breaking certain levels, you'll start to see that pick up momentum. Now we might just hop up into here, but if we were to actually break this level, we would probably start to pick up momentum. In the chat, who dat says 9 SMA is king. Okay, SMA, EMA, tomato, same thing. Not the same thing. Please don't take that out of context. I gotta say, there are many more indicators I would rather argue with someone about than that one for a trend picture, if you will. Nothing to do here. Just again, a little bit of a gap and go kind of day for the Russell. Hopefully we continue that up. As far as the NASDAQ goes, again, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit of everything in between. Hopefully we're kind of on our way up. I do think the up continues into tomorrow. Whether we get something like this, maybe a little bit more. What I would be nervous about is my bullish plays going Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. I really would, because that's going to be the coin toss. I personally feel, I don't have the crystal ball. I forgot to charge it, in my Magic 8 ball, I lost it. But I would think, just your average typical days run up that we see like this. We see some more tomorrow, and then that coin toss will be Tuesday night. Tesla may say the market may tank it. That might be a leading excuse. But that's probably the day we really separate the men from the boys as far as this short-term push up. Is the buy the dip crowd coming out, or is everybody just waiting to go short? Because I'm waiting to go short. And I don't know how many of you guys are waiting to do the same thing, but send it. I hope we pop this thing up. Rip the shirts off of some of these bears real quick. Be painless. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. How about that? And then we'll send it again. So full send. Right now, Tech's probably going to be the wild card, if not choppy, because let's say you're a fund manager, okay? You have, I think, whatever news we have tomorrow with PPE and then PCE on Friday. You've got some letters, right? So we have that excuse looming. But also you have Tesla. Right after that, Meta, Google, and Microsoft, okay? If you look at the stocks that are holding the market up, it's literally, I just named off half of them. Half of them that are responsible for literally half the market's growth. So let's say you're rocking $10 billion in management. Are you that excited to put money on the line right now with this kind of week? There's a lot of things that spell out we can play the reaction. We don't need to necessarily play the beforehand here. So I would not be the least bit surprised to see this one maybe grind its way up a little bit, chop around, maybe throw up some more wicks, and then we get a real play after earnings. As far as this is the EMA, right? EMA, okay. Mine for sure is the EMA. Hang on, let's get that nonsense out of here. There we go. Do I have that? What? Never mind. Sorry. I forgot that was even added and just hidden. I thought I had to add it again. Let me come back to that. I will adjust the expected moves. This is already adjusted though, but the indicator. S&P, we jumped up. We hit the zone. We found some sellers, just like we thought we would. Sold off. A little bit up, a little bit down. We're kind of just now testing the waters for a relief rally. Again, I said this before, and I'm saying this with caution. Who's still on the short train? Short bus, I guess. And who's ready to buy the dip? And let's say we all just converge and we start buying the dip and shorts start taking profit. that doesn't mean back to all-time highs. That means we might get a solid bounce. We might break this up here. We might test some of futures traders. Will probably be right here in this level. And that'd be a solid bounce. That'd be a solid one to entertain going short. I'm going to put my alert there. So if we rally into that, I'll catch the knife and go short, because all that'll be is probably just another lower high. And this alert also does depend on, do we hit that tomorrow? Tomorrow would be good. Wednesday, after that, probably a little too late. If we just start grinding our way up, not as interested. If we shoot up into here, all of a sudden move from oversold to overbought, now I'm interested in going short, so I'll take some short plays. He says, I'll lose my mind if we're up there. I'm not saying we are. I'm just saying I don't want to miss it. And again, guys, I put my alerts where I need to know about a ticker. You can easily get obsessed with just dropping alerts everywhere. Then you get your phone going off, and you're quickly going to start ignoring them. But I put the alerts on, where do I need to pause this conversation and pull the phone out of my pocket? Like, hey, hold that thought. Something just happened, and it needs to be addressed right now. This is my livelihood. We're going to hold this conversation. And that's kind of where it would be. If we shot that up tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna go short on that one. This was I had an alert right, so I want to say right there. I did have a SPY alert going off today. I think it was that. Was it that to go short? I think so, because we were talking about that box right there. I didn't. Yeah, today was a crazy day. Yeah, I do think we break that and push it up. And again, that'll push us probably the SPY, like the 507 mark, is where I just drew that speed bump zone at.